What's up guys, it's Simon. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my Yule ritual. It's not going to be that long a video because I've shared a lot of the Yule information in my Yulemas videos that I've been doing daily. If you haven't seen them, and you want to know more about what it is I'm talking to you in this video, check all the links below, and that should help you catch you up on what it is I'm talking about. Now, I did forget to turn off the notification sounds on there. It only was vibrated, so you'll hear some of those weird vibration sounds going on through the video, as well as the wind messing with the speaker. But other than that, I think it's a pretty good video, and I hope you do too. So please give it a thumbs up and share it to anyone who you think will benefit from it, and leave a comment sharing your Yule experience or what your favorite part of the video was. And without further ado, let's get started. So that's my Yule log. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how I celebrate Yule. If you've been watching Yulemas, you most likely know a lot of this stuff already, so it should be kind of a breeze. So, if you saw my Yulemas video, then you would have known how to make the Yule log. And so I'm going to read it from my book. Okay, so while you look at that, I'll read this. So Yule is the winter solstice, is the longest nights of the year before the sun and moon's power are reborn. Dagda and Danu have regenerated and grow stronger with each passing day. Now I want to remind you guys that this is my tradition and how I practice. So it's kind of based on the generic forms, and then it's tweaked to my personal practice. So the colors are red and green, the herb is holly, the flower is poinsettia, the plant is pine, the fruit is fig, the crystal is unakite, the rune is Esau, the tool is candle, and the deity is Carnunos. And I will be saving a piece of my Yule log, most likely the cinnamon stick portion. So before I turn the page, I want to show you guys, this was a napkin that I peeled in half and ripped around to put the poinsettia in here. And these are real pine cone pieces, and these are real holly leaves. I have my Yule candle burning. I have a candle for each Sabbat, so you're kind of joining me as I'm doing my Yule time celebration. I'm actually kind of a day late because I was busy doing stuff yesterday, so I didn't get to do it today. But so I thought I'd share it with you guys because I have to do the video today anyway, and I wanted to do my celebration before it got too cold. It was actually really nice today. It melted a lot of the snow. You guys haven't seen this. Oh, that's right. I redid my outside altar. I created a new space. That's the first time Rosebud has been out for a good few days. But anyway, let's continue on with the video. So I'll be reading to you my salutation. That's the Unakite crystal chips, little stuff about them, and then I'll go on to what I normally did, like for the Samhain video. So I obviously do my salutation, which I won't be doing on video. I'll do that afterwards. Most likely the log will be finished by then. What I've already done are my 12 days of Yule, and I've done a video on that as well, so I won't be reading those. Then the activities kind of correlate to the Yule tree, which I've already talked about in a video as well. And mini Yule log, I've talked about that, and the Yuletide gifts. I think I threw that in there with the Yule tree. So that's pretty much the video, guys, you know. So, you know what? I'll show you guys my outdoor space. So, I just had some... Ouch. Oh, shit. The leg melted. Oh, damn. That was a very powerful... Oh, damn, all the legs have melted. Alright then. Well, there was a very powerful energy working going on right there, that's for sure. Okay, So I had to go away because my book was closing and it was going to fall. And as you guys know from previous videos, I can't show the face of the book because the book has a spirit that manifested within it, and he doesn't want to be seen. So anyway, I'm going to go and show you guys my circle. So I'm trying to remember, well, it was a while ago. It was back when it was still autumn. I think we were in November. And I was talking to you guys about these logs, about how I was thinking about using some of them, the Yule log burning. I think it was a vlog video, probably the last vlog video that I've done. And so they were all over there, if you remember. Hold on, let me zoom in. So if you remember, they were all over there. Oh, look at the crow. You see it? We had blue jays calling today. And for those of you who don't know, the blue jay cry, especially when there's more than one of them, that's a sign of trouble coming on the way. And it's already happened once. They crawled, they did their little call, whatever it is, on Thursday, and then shortly after that, there was some trouble going amongst the household, so I'm gonna have to do a little spell work to kind of glide through that. But anyway, so I took the logs, as you can see, and I made a circle for my outside space. Whee! And so I moved all my outdoor stuff that was over there, over here. And yeah, this is now my new space. And the reason why I moved it is because this tree, it's great to be under, but it's not good when there's snow on it, because my stuff was right there. Branches are right over there. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, see those branches, they get much lower during the spring and especially during the summer. You know, let me turn this around. Hello. Okay, so like I was saying, during the spring and summer, I'm gonna sit down. Those branches would get much heavier because the magnolia blossoms would bloom and open and everything, and the leaves would have grown on them, weighing it down, and so it would smack in my face whenever I would try and cast my circle or call the quarters or do anything like that. So I was trying to think of where can I move it, because, you know, I don't want it in the... I wanted it to still be by the tree, but I didn't want to be under the tree anymore because of those, you know, those circumstances. And I kind of wanted to make a bigger circle anyway. And so I decided to do what I showed you guys. I decided to use those logs for something useful. And honestly, the interesting thing is that my matron, Morana, one of the nights when I was letting the dogs out, it was just the night before it snowed, actually. I can't remember if it was the first snow or second. It was the night before the second snow. The snow that you're seeing right now is our second snow. She flat out told me, move the logs before it snows. And I was like, well, fuck that. It's too fucking cold. I'm not doing it now. You know, it was nighttime. I just didn't feel like doing it. But this space that I'm in and that I showed you with the logs is a perfect circle. The grass is all, you know, brown, and it's in a perfect circle. I thought that was so cool. So I was like, that's my space. So it was so awesome to see that connection, because I kind of felt disconnected with nature for a while doing the, given the season change and things going on in my life. I haven't been able to be as present and active in nature as I usually am. Even more so, you know, I usually am much more present in nature. I mean, it's not as much as spring and summer, obviously, but not nearly as dwindled down as it has this year. But, so that was really cool to see that. The very next day, I was going out to move the logs and everything, and it was starting to snow, so I was like, oh, damn. It was like, well, it was too cold last night, and it was cold then because it was obviously snowing. It was much warmer today. I think it was in the late 30s, maybe early 40s. So I was like, I need to do my spell work. So I have no idea what I'm going to do. as a cauldron now because the poor legs, all three of them, burned off. So, I have no idea. I don't know if that means I can't use it as a cauldron anymore, I don't know. But, what I just wanted to share with you, it's kind of getting a little rambly. I kind of knew that it was probably going to be rambly because all the Yule stuff that I was going to talk about in this video got talked about in Yule Myths. So I'm going to finish up my ritual, and yeah, that's it. Hope this inspired you to create your own sacred space, to have your own Yule ritual. If you haven't seen the Yule Myths videos, please check them out. I think they're going to inspire you to help you do your own solitary ritual. It's getting a bit chilly, the wind's picking up here, so I'm going to go. So I hope this inspired you. As always, blessed be my dear witchlings, and have a nice Yule. So look what I found on my outdoor besom. You see it? It's a little pod. It's a cocoon. It's so awesome. So I wanted to share that with you guys just before I left. Alright, blessed be my dear witchlings.